Oh, Ibnu Annas. I'm from Shutri level 20164, and today I'm gonna do my final project of language assessment. So the material that I've been taking for is the test administration. So in this occasion, in this presentation, I will explain and briefly how to manage the test administration, maybe from the pre-test, during the test, and after the test. So for the first one is the introduction. So the main principle of managing a test administration is provide equal the opportunities for the student. But one way to achieve it is by creating what is it called? Comfortable, comfortable way and safe environments for the students so that they can complete their exam effectively, their own justice for finishing their administration. I take this from my sources Sukundu, Alusius, and Magambo Justin. And the next one is the key points of the test administration. First, pupils are motivated to do their best. Means that uh, every student have shared a same equality and have what is it, the justice for themselves. The number two is the test administration direction are followed closely. So it means that the the test taker may be uh, closely by asking and by giving the direction to the test taker so that the test administration can directions to follow closely. And number three is time is accurate. It means that if the test is taken for 2 hours, then the student must work in 2 hours itself. So they uh, may not working on it more than 2 hours or less. And then the fourth, any significant events that might influence the scores are recorded. And the last is the materials are collected promptly. So it means that number four and number five have a significant meaning. So I mean that the number four is try to explain us that every test taker's answer sheet it must record it properly and the testing material answers from the test taker are collected properly. It means that it's safe to place in another way. And now the thing is, this is the good test administration, which is split into three sections: period before the test, during the test, and after the test. So the good testing and the good test administration is in the hands of the examiner. That it means they should ensure that exercise or maybe the test runs between the three things that the test administration is before the test, during the test, and after the test. So before the test, maybe it's like a preparation for the test being held. So before the test is conducted, significant preparation is required to ensure the smooth execution. So it means that like the student will maybe the test takers items like pencils, pen, pencil sheet, paper, etc. Or maybe a computer or a laptop, or maybe a Wi-Fi connection. So this is to avoid any negative impact on the student and maybe the risk of their scores. So it means that they're doing the test infallible or injustice. Mhm. And then number two is period during the test. In this phase, when the tests are being held, I mean, when the time has started, the test proctor or the teacher is active to monitoring the exam. It means that they're working everywhere in the exam room to ensure that it remains a good condition and then conductive testing. So not just sit on their decks doing nothing, every, just staring to every student at their desk. And for additionally, they must ensure that no one has to cheat on their test and ensure too that the test time is managed effectively. If the test takes 2 hours to finish, it means that no more than 2 hours. And for the number three period after the test, this is the final phase that requires the test taker, that requires the test administration to finish. So like the key points number 4 and 5 before, the period after the test, teacher or the test taker must ensure that the answer sheet of the student material are stored properly. Of course, the answer sheet also are being saved and some are saved. It is also to check the number of answer sheet and compare it with the number of students that attend the exam. So we go to the conclusion. Here are my conclusion that I've been taking for this material, this assessment session. For door number one, DA, all examiners should be accorded a fair chance through the provision of conducive physical and psychological environment. It means that, like the key points on number one, they must, the test taker or the teacher must ensure that they have a chance, they have the same chance to finish the exam properly. From their items, the answer sheet, or maybe their psychological, their mental push environment. And number two, the candidates involved in the examination should develop a positive attitude, adhere to the rules, and therefore conduct themselves decently during the examination. So it means that the student or maybe the candidates that involved in the exam, they have to maintain their positive attitude. They have not to cheat. They have to follow the rules. They have to focus working on their exam by the time goes. And the number three, C part, the teacher's roles must be recognized because they contribute to the success of examination. This is no session. It means that uh, the test taker or the teacher, like I mentioned before in the first part, especially in the before the test and during the test. So before the test, the teacher should maintain every kind of examination materials properly exist, and it's a crucial uh, it's a crucial position for the teacher to have a successful examination or maybe a test administration. And last but not least, to realize a smooth test administration exercise, the period before, during, and after the test should be carefully managed. It have same meaning on the C part. The part has remind us that the period maintain the period before, during, and after the test is a crucial moment so that the examination environment should be held successfully. So I think that is the last for my presentation. It's the test administration. My name is Ibnu Annas with my student ID is double three double two and 0164. Thank you and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, so today we are going to do a verbal essay. It's about a short explanation, and I take the theme as traveling. So you must write down your answer sheet, and so please write it as you can. If there's any kind of problem, you may call expert.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here you go. Please do it quickly in 5 minutes. Okay, think time is up. Have you already done?
Yes, sir.
I'll break it down first, but that's next to the section. We have to the next section. It's about a free interview. So I'm gonna ask you, both of you, about two questions. So you must answer it. Maybe not too long, just short as you can. So for three, number one and number two. For number one, if you could visit the most visited country in the world in one day, what would it be?
I would visit England because I want to see famous places like Big Ben, Buckingham Palace, and the Tower of London. I also want to explore the British countryside because it looks very peaceful in picture. Another reason is that I enjoy learning about history and England has a lot of it, like kings and queens. Finally, I would love to try traditional English food like fish and chips.
Okay, for the next question is, and how meaningful is traveling to you, and why?
Travel is very meaningful for me
Mhm.
because it helps me learn about different cultures and meet new people. And I think it's a way to experience life outside of your daily routine and understand the world better. And also, traveling gives me a chance to relax and make memories with my family or friends. For example, like when I went to the beach like last year, I felt so happy and free because I believe traveling is more important for personal growth.
Okay, I get it. So, next question number three. Let's say you want to travel to a country that you have always wanted to visit, but things aren't looking good for you to go traveling. So, what would you do in that situation?
If I could travel to the country I wanted to visit, I will try to learn about it in other ways. For example, I could read books or watch videos about the country's culture, history, and famous places. I might also try cooking some traditional dishes from that country or joining an online group to talk to people who live there. This way, I can still feel connected to the country and plan to visit it later when things get better.
Okay. So, for the last question is number four. Despite the challenge, what keeps you motivated to explore the new place?
Uh,
To travel?
the desire to see new places, meet new people, and experience different cultures keep me motivated. There's so much to learn and discover in the world. Travel also challenged me to helps me grow as a person, and it pushed me out of my comfort zone and makes me more adaptable and resilient to the environment.
Okay, so that is the last for our free interview conversation. So I'm gonna give you the feedbacks for number one until number four. For number one is three. I heard that you answer the question of my interview. It's lack of the coherency, and my suggestion is that you need to be more confident by answering some question. So in that case, you may try to explore the new word, maybe from your grammar or from your vocabulary, etc. And for number two, how meaningful is traveling to you and why? My suggestion is you are lack of the correspondences, and I think that you may explore more meaningful for your answer. And the last, no, sorry, the number three, for three, maybe you need to try a little bit comfortable, make yourself comfortable so that when you're answering some question, you are not uh, lack of some words. So, and the last is Mehan. Your answer seems so good to me, but something wrong with your coherency and your vocabulary. And maybe you may try to explore more about your coherency and vocabulary. Anything good? I think that is the last for our conversation, our essay, and our free interview. And thank you.